What's up YouTube, it's your boy Mike here from PeoplesChoiceGaming, and today I got a breakdown for you guys of the new secondary weapon, the Stug. To me, this is basically like a sweet ass napalm launcher. Honestly, it's a super strong weapon, and it's one of the most fun weapons that I've used that they've came out with recently when it comes down to all the different types of weapons that they've been throwing at us. Now, before I get to the breakdown of how to best mod this weapon for all factions, I want to talk about just how this weapon works, and we'll try to get through this quickly, the technical stuff. Basically, you can shoot the blobs, let's call them, one by one. They'll stick to an enemy, and they will do damage over time, and then they'll explode, which will do a base damage, and they will also do an AoE damage when they explode. You can also charge it up, and you can do a max of like 6 shots all into one, and that will do more damage over time. It'll do way more base damage and have way more AoE damage and a bigger AoE range. And the best way to use this weapon is to charge it up for groups of enemies, and then just to shoot it rapidly into enemies, you know, when you don't have a group of enemies. Just kind of flip-flop back and forth between both those ways. See right there, I shot a huge blob onto that shield lancer, and it blew up all 3 enemies. It's just so fun because it's such a versatile weapon. And then when I run up to multiple enemies rushing in, I can just spam it with the huge arc it has, and it'll just spam up and over all the different objects in the game. I don't need to see where it's going, and it'll just land all around the enemies, and it doesn't even have to land on the enemies. It'll kill them all because of that huge AoE damage. It's so fun. With my build, you're gonna be doing thousands of damage per shot, or over 20,000 damage per full charge shot, and that's even on Grenier. Now be careful guys, this weapon can damage you, can really hurt you and kill you if you're too close to the explosion. Also, if you rapidly shoot them and they stack up on top of each other, it'll be just like a charge shot. Alright, let's talk about how to best mod this weapon. Alright guys, let's go ahead and go over the recommended ways to mod your Stug at level 30 for all factions. Now we're going to start with Grenier, because I really like this weapon for Grenier. It performs really well without any form of put on. I was crushing enemies way up into the probably about levels 80 and up, or 40s and up if you're going by the new leveling system, and it was working out really well, you know, because this weapon just does a lot of damage, and you can get a great all-around build for all different types of Grenier. And what I like to do is add Viral being your best elemental combo against Grenier, and you're going to want to put a Deep Freeze, a Pathogen Rounds, and Ice Storm in to achieve a full Viral. Basically you need Ice and Poison, and you luckily can put 2 Ice mods in and even get some magazine capacity added, and put your Deep Freeze into the Sideways Deep Polarity. And my Hornet Strike is 1 from the top. However, if you have a fully leveled Hornet Strike, you can put that in and take 1 point out of your elemental mods, and that will be better overall damage. I just don't have my Hornet Strike leveled up all the way yet. And you're going to want to use Lethal Torrent, Barrel Diffusion, and Hornet Strike for all builds and for all secondary weapons, no matter what situation. Just figured I'd let you guys know that. If you're new to the game, these are your best pretty much powerhouse mods that you need to have on for your best damaging builds. Now what's awesome about this build is you're going to have a huge chunk of Viral and still a really big chunk of Corrosive. It just makes it an all-around powerhouse for Grenier. The Viral giving you 75% bonus against Clone Flesh, which is all Grenier, and you still get the Corrosive bonus, which is 75% bonus against Ferrite Armor Grenier. And you can watch my guide videos or check on Wiki to see which Grenier fall under the Ferrite Armor. Now to switch for Corpus, all you gotta do is take out Pathogen Rounds and add in a full Convulsion electrical damage, which makes Magnetic doing a 75% bonus against shields. That's your best build for Corpus, damage wise. And for Infested, it's going to be up to you if you want to use Gas and get a 75% bonus against Chargers and Leapers, and a 50% bonus against Runners, and then all the different types of Crawlers. Or, what I consider to be better, because of how easy it is to take down the light infested, even at a very, very high level. I consider going with corrosive much better because you're going to be doing plenty enough overall damage to take down the light infested, and then with the corrosive you're going to be doing a plus 75% bonus against the poison ancients and the disruptors, which are a million times tougher than your light infested, and they are a way bigger pain to deal with, and you really want to take them down instantly because they can really mess you up and hurt you in a defense or survival match, especially those disruptors taking all your energy. To achieve that, it's a full electrical and a full poison mod. That's corrosive, and your weapon is already corrosive, which is awesome because you just make a ton of corrosive. Now this is your best, peaked kind of build, but you could also go with an all-around build. If you're not doing that high level enemies anyways, it's really not going to matter, but this would be the best way to go about it. But if you're one of those people, personal preference, that just wants that all-around build, that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to judge. You can do that. To achieve that, your weapon already starts with corrosive, so you will be doing some bonus against ancients. Doing the bigger bonus against ancients with this build, it's really needed for the toughest gameplay, high level defense and survival. If you just want an all-around build, I mean, you could keep this. This is still fine. This is good for everything because it's so much damage. It's the best in the end. But if you want that all-around build, to achieve that, you're going to want to put in a full heated charge and a full pathogen rounds, which that's going to give you gas, the gas combo, and you'll have some corrosive giving you the bonus against poison and disruptors. And then your gas combo gives you a 75% bonus against chargers and leapers, like I said, and a 50% bonus against runners, and then the many different types of crawlers. The poison ones, the lobber ones, the regular ones, electric ones, all of them, the little ones that crawl around the ground. They're honestly so ridiculously easy to kill. They could be level 400 and you could take them out instantly. They're super easy to kill. But that would be, an all-around build right there. That would work well. It's just a full corrosive build is going to be your best advanced build. And I've tested both, and it's definitely best. I've done the very high level infested. You definitely want the full corrosive. Alright guys, I hope this helped you all out. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I hope you're having a lot of fun with this weapon. I think it's just I think it's a lot of fun to use. I'm having a blast with it. In fact, I like it even more than the Penta, so I'm hoping you guys are really enjoying it too. They did a great job on this weapon, and yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.